At that time, I think the president got to hear about it. Joyce were very good friends with the president. And thank you very much, Uhuru. Thank you. I don't know protocol, so if I keep on calling the names in that order, you'll excuse me because I'm not a politician. I was telling William that also. Yesterday I was calling him William, then I forgot that His Excellency. Anyway, nonetheless, we realized the situation was not getting good. So Kiari advised us, he gave us two options. You can go back to India and this, and then we try now what is called a surgery, very radical surgery. When we went to England, the first thing they told us is that let us kind of stabilize that. A lot of things were beginning to fail in our body. The kidneys were becoming a bit suspect. The stomach was no longer behaving as it should usually behave in a normal person. Then other things also, other secondary diseases started coming in. Low blood pressure until she was put in ICU when we were in UK. And other things. Brian was always with me because we walked this journey along. As he has said, when he came, it was an advantage. He had just left work, but when he came here, he got to work immediately of taking care of the mother. So we would alternate. So in UK, the doctors later on, they did what they call a daughter scan. Then they told me, no, this thing, it has spread. And if we do what you want us to do here, she's not going to live any quality life. Go home. Now, as we are gathered here, you can imagine being told to go home and you're in the UK and you've sought what is probably the best doctors. The hospital is, we are told in UK is the best. I mean, all references for cancer is done there, the Marsden Cancer Center. So in between here, I talked to William. He called. William would call at very odd hours. I've never known what he does at 1 in the morning, but he did call. So when I told William that, he said, no, my brother, you can't do that. There's no way you're going to come to Joyce, bring Joyce home. But prior to that one, His Excellency the President had said a team of her friends to bring her home. That was the reality. And then we said, no, we can't give up hope. So I also called the President and told him, please. Actually, it's not me who called the President, the one who called. And another thing, Mr. President, please, well, I'm too small, but you called me one time and I missed your calls and I got stressed. I found 3 missed calls at night. I didn't know what to do. I'm calling back, he's not picking. I'm doing this. Luckily, there's somebody in his office and I pleaded with her, please just get out of your house, go and tell the President I'm calling. She's not telling me anything. I realized I'd gotten out of bed and I'm talking, well, I normally don't sleep naked, but I was a bit... Eventually, when I got him, he just asked me a very simple question, are you people all right? That is just all. Can you imagine? I slept very heavily that night, but thank you very much. Anyway, that was that. Then we went to India. So the Indians also started doing their own thing, but they gave us hope. They told us we can actually do something. And we thought it's a bit better because Indians are more proactive. They are not like... Wazungus. You know, Wazungus are a bit litigious. They think we can do something, these fellows can take us to court and we are going to... Indians can take a risk. But they also told us we cannot do anything. That is when we knew we had hit the end of the road. And I wish to apologize to you people of Bomet because I was not able to share that kind of information, even in the social media among the DG, the CS, the COG, the leader, the Bomet leader in parliament, their parliament, the local parliament. I couldn't share that kind of thing. Because you all know Joyce was not a dramatist. Joyce hated drama with a passion. One, she also didn't like sympathy. And yesterday I narrated part of it, like when we were having the run here to raise money, that time she was already sick. Not very sick, but sick. And she got that attack again We were running. Then she said, no, I'm not feeling well. Take her in another, she can run a bit, the cameras can take her, then she take her another distance like that. When we reached the stadium, it got worse. We got and put her to a hotel, Brevan. We booked a room there and she slept. When the DP came, when we heard the chopper is about to land, she quickly got up, wiped her face, and came and put up a very brave face. So none of you in Bomet here knew that. She wasn't a dramatist. So she'd rather keep it to herself than have people sharing and sympathizing and so on and so forth. And I think you also saw that. As Bomet people here, I'm sure you've never seen Joyce with chase cars. I'm 100% sure you've seen that. She gets upset when things are following us, the people are running, one is running to open the door, another one is doing what. She didn't quite like that. She didn't, and when she came to Nairobi, more often than not, I would actually even take her to the saloon. So you'd find the askari running because he also got a duty. There's no way he can sit in the house that the boss doesn't want him to be there. So that was the kind of life Joyce led. It's the simplicity you've heard the children talking about. It's the humility you've literally heard everybody talking about. It's the goodness in her that it's been repeated over and over and over again. And what captured me so much was when we had the Kenya High students coming in the house the day before yesterday. Children from Kenya High with the principal. He came with Joyce's file in school and was telling us what she was during the formative stages, when actually that is when you leave your childhood and became an adult, and that more or less determines what you're going to be for the rest of your life. She told us very nice things about Joyce. In the file you open, she's either number 2, it was number 2 up to 8. It was 2. Number 1, she just got ones. 2, 8, 2, like that there. And then all the good things, each and every single thing you can say about a student was there. They put a picture there, and I can tell you, I don't think that was her. Because she, I think she got more beautiful with time. At least when, but that was it. So she was an exemplary person. In fact, I was telling the teachers that I wish you had told me this a long time ago. Maybe I could have behaved a little bit differently, but not so much. I could probably have added a little bit of spice, but she was good. Very, very good person. They gave me that thing, and I'm going to keep it as a monument. Hopefully, God willing, I'll probably put a nice place for her where we are going to bury her home. It's not a grandiose place. We are very simple. You'll come and see. And that is how we lived. We didn't believe in touching anything. And Joyce will tell you, I'm a contractor. But in this Bomet, even if you walk what distance, what length, you will never find that I ever picked a job to do here. That is not in Joyce's house. And facilitating me to do a job, then I get money, then what? No, that was not Joyce. And I'm sure all you people will bear that out, and you'll see it, and you'll believe that is what Joyce was in her life. And that is what we were in our life. So we just have our own simplicity, and we believe God has given us enough to keep us going. So, I'll talk about Joyce's friends, if you allow me. From the time I met Joyce, she had friends. Today I decided to list them. I realized yesterday I missed out some. There was Christine Maingi. Luckily she was in church yesterday. There was Nora Ombese. There was Rachel Mrabu. Catherine Agoya. Jane Garari later, but for a very long time they've been friends. And lately, Rachel Shebesh, Beatrice Elachi, Lesuda, Cecily Mbarire, Anne Waiguru, and thank you, Anne, you've been a pillar, Ngilu Charity. Now, there were families, James and Mary Kimonye. Kimonye and Mary, I think you all know, she was, we knew them when they were still very young couple. We were with them in UK. Judith Abondo, Amy Williams, some American, I'm sure she's gonna arrive here tomorrow. Then there's Professor Uor and Monica, and the family of Herbert and Gondi. Why am I saying this? Look at that galaxy of friends. Joyce did not concentrate on a region. she did not concentrate on a tribe. And yesterday I told you in the church, I think that is the reason why she married me. She wasn't seeing a Kipsigis, a Luo, a lawyer, gee, what. All these things that people put you, yet they have got no control about it. You were just born a Kipsigis, for instance. What did you do about it? You were born a Kikuyu. What did you do about it? So why do you stress others with your tribe? Nonetheless, that is how she encapsulated everybody and all of us. And love, I used to call her love. In her phone, she saved me a sweetheart, SH. She didn't write it in full. She just wrote SH. So if you go through the phone, but when she became governor, she changed. I think people were holding her phone a lot. So love, rest in peace.